Hi Refined Living, I'm Neil Ovenell and welcome to Jasmine House. The name was inspired by the living walls of Jasmine that adorn the front of the property. The house is split across 4 levels. We have over 200 plants internally and a lot of hidden surprises which I'm excited to show you. So come on in. Okay, so now we've lived in the property for 2.5 years and we did a complete gut renovation around about a year ago. As you can see, we introduced micro cement flooring throughout the whole house, including the 49 internal steps, which certainly keep us fit. So we come down 9 steps. We are now in the reception room. As you can see, this is where the character of the house really starts to kick in. We've got these wide sweeping arches here, which open up the whole space, making the seamless flow of the micro cement really come through the whole property. These were only made possible by the commercial grade fire suppression system called Auto Mist that we had introduced, but it really helps with the flow of the property for sure, including the frameless glass balustrades that we had put in to give you an uninterrupted flow of vision out into the garden and the office pod at the bottom there. So the room itself is mainly used in the evening. We have our dining over here at the Thomas Bina sculptural reclaimed French oak wood table. It's very beautiful. This is a great piece and would probably be the favorite piece in the room if it wasn't for this centerpiece, which is a Magma Focus fireplace, gas fire, which really kicks out heat into the room and is a beautiful, bold and sculptural addition to the property. It really anchors the room and the house itself in a number of ways. We sit there on an evening, relaxing and watching the TV and having the fire on as well. It's a great place to unwind. And before we get out into the garden itself, you have this very dramatic double height void space. It's a very unexpected, almost Grand Designs type area here, which gives you a sneak peek down into the basement kitchen and also the winter garden outside. But we'll continue the tour and we'll have a look at that more closely now. Okay, so as we leave the reception room, we go up 4 steps to the garden area. Now this is the first area of the house that we tackled when we moved in. We landscaped the whole area, created this beautiful porcelain tile patio, and also framed the garden here with 40 evergreen trees. They're cedar. And my wife absolutely loves greenery and texture. She is the interior design master behind everything you see inside. So this was a translation of the greenery inside to out. So now we'll move on to the purpose-built garden pod that we have, which is a multifunctional space. Okay, so this is our garden pod. We use it as an office, a gym, a lounging area, a playroom for our little girl. It's really, as I say, multifunctional, and it's really nice to be able to open it up fully to then enjoy the exterior. So you can sit here and you can relax and look out into the garden, especially on a day like today. Wow, it's so hot. And really enjoy the space. But it means that I have a very short commute to work as well, because my voiceover studio is behind that door. So it's really nice to be able to come out here, do work, record things, send them off to client for the review, and then yeah, just go home at the end of the day. So yeah, lovely space and an amazing addition to the home as well. Okay, before we get to the kitchen, I wanted to show you the smallest room in the house, this toilet area. Now it has a fluted travertine wall at the back and also a matching travertine sink. All of the handles, all of the taps, and even the hinges are all Lusso stone. So it's almost like a mini Lusso stone showpiece. There you go. All right, now let's go down to the kitchen. Okay, so now we move down to the kitchen area, and this is 2 levels below ground. And despite that, there's still a lot of bright open light in here, thanks to the clever use of skylights above, the void, and also the glazing at the back of the property. Now you have the wide open arches here again, so that's echoed from above, and also you'll notice that there are other accents of arches in the property as well. So as we move over, the void itself is very important to establishing the space. So you have the room above, which is connected thanks to also the big black olive shady lady tree in the corner, which is going to continue to grow up and connect the reception room to this even more so. Often I have conversations with my wife or daughter on the floor above. It's unusual, but it's pretty cool at the same time. So there are a number of hidden elements within the space that I'm really excited to show you. But one thing that certainly isn't hidden is our choice of stone. So we really wanted to elevate the space, and we chose this Patagonia quartzite stone from Brazil. It's got a waterfall feature, which is really quite striking, as you'll frequently find things that you didn't see before. And that's one thing that we really love about it. In terms of hidden elements, you have the Melee hob here. It's got a built-in recirculating extractor, which is great because it means that you don't have any unsightly extractors from the ceiling or things like that would really mess with the aesthetic. Moving over, hidden, we had custom built cupboards here, and this is a pocket sliding door, which means that we can maintain a very clean aesthetic in the kitchen. Thanks to once we've used it, we can just hide it away again, which is lovely. And for those that are eagle eye among our viewers, you'll be able to see that where the arch over here was echoed over these double doors here, again custom built, which lead to a bonus area. The bonus area is the utility room. And now the utility room works as a laundry area, but also has pantry space as well. So we've got all these cupboards and storage, which is invaluable. And so moving on to my favorite design element of the house, we mounted a full slab of Patagonia quartzite onto the wall and put this matching shelf through the middle of it, which really blends in but allows us to put things on top as well to style. And the hidden part of this, which is so striking, is that we put a bespoke LED lighting panel behind to really accentuate certain areas of the stone and creates its own art piece. And when it's darker outside, because at the moment it's quite light, you can really see the character and depth of the stone shining through. From here you can see also how the darks and the black areas almost become and look like lava and magma as it flows up through, which is very beautiful and striking. So yeah. Moving on from there, we have the winter garden outside. Now, when we moved in 2.5 years ago, we weren't really sure how to shape the identity of the space, but now it's one of the most commented on areas of the home. So we decided to put 50 plants outside so that we were creating almost like a cocoon of nature, plus a seating area so that we can relax there, and a barbecue for inside-outside dining. The fact that you're shielded from the elements above as well because of the walkway that goes from the reception room out to the garden is a huge plus point, because you can sit there and just hear the rain dropping on the surface outside, which is very magical. Okay, so moving up to the top floor of the property, you have a lovely wide bathroom. Now this is also floor to ceiling micro cement, so you have that texture on the wall, which is really tactile. You also have a walk-in shower and a Japanese soak-in tub that you can really relax in. I feel like this house is very much built around the idea of being able to relax and have a tranquil sanctuary, and that's certainly what we wanted to capture in our design. So from here, moving into here, this is our daughter's bedroom. She has a beautiful safari themed room with arguably the best views in the house, because she's on the top floor looking all the way out into the garden there down to the office pod at the bottom. She had a custom built, we did. We had a custom built window seat put in for her because she loves to sit here reading books and looking out at the birds and the airplanes as they go past as well. She loves this, and you also can see the spire from St. John's Church in the background, which is lovely. So this is the primary bedroom. It's a very peaceful and private area of the house, which has amazing views straight down the garden. So it's very, very special place to wake up in the morning, very peaceful, as I say. There's one element within this space which took a few weeks to really nail down, but really works, and that's the ensuite. You enter via a sliding pocket door, and then you have 4 mirrored tall cabinets in the wall and a very large walk-in shower. Now there's the micro cement that's used. We did it floor to ceiling in here, making it completely watertight, but also texturally beautiful to touch. Thanks for coming by Refined Living. We hope you enjoyed the tour of our house. And if you're interested in renting our home for your next photo shoot, filming, or anything for TV, then please feel free to get in touch via the link below. Thanks again.